Okay, so hopefully you've already drawn at your dream image. If you haven't, at least you have your sketches and you can choose one that you want to make larger. So I've started adding color already. So we're adding with marker, but we're going to turn it into sort of a watercolor. So I started with just a few lines that I can use to spread out. So I just was kind of putting a few lines here in the sky. I'm gonna do the same thing down here. I think I'm actually gonna start with the closest little bit of grass here. Those are gonna be green too, but I'm gonna wait and do those after I let some things dry. So I'm putting some color here. Again, I'm not worried about trying to fill it all in because we are adding the watercolor to it. Or the water to it. Not watercolor. We're turning it into watercolor, essentially. Said that kind of goofy. Those are the same. So a little bit of the screen. Here. I want it to be a little bit darker back here than here, so I made the darker greens here and the lighter greens here. Okay, so now I'm going to get my brush wet. I'm going to start with the sky. So I'm just adding water and I'm kind of activating the color in the marker to turn it into watercolor. So I want to avoid, I've got some light back here and I really think I just want to leave it white. So I'm just going to avoid it and put the color around it. Now, I guess technically this is supposed to be like a night sky, but I think I like this lighter color, so I'm probably gonna leave it that way. But I could certainly adjust by adding more color while I'm doing this, so that means I can go back into it like this, and it will kind of pull the color out really lightly, not a lot, or I can wait and add more color to it after it dries as well. So again, I'm just kind of activating the color in the watercolors. The same thing down here. I definitely feel like I need a little bit more color in here, but I think I would rather do it when it dries. So really you want to do just a little bit at a time, because if I went ahead and started adding, if I added color to everything and then started this process, I would have mixed some colors together. So I'm just gonna do this, let it dry, and then I'll add the next color. So you can do the same thing, just do a few colors at a time, and it works best if you start with the lighter colors. And notice I'm doing colors, the ones that are not right next to each other, so the colors don't blend together. Same process as when you're doing actual watercolor. You want to do just a little bit at a time. Okay, love to see your finished product. Bye.